Hey folks, welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive into the wild and uncover some of nature's most fascinating secrets. I want to show you a river you can't see. It doesn't wind across the ground, it flies. Over the Amazon, billions of trees lift water from the soil and release it into the air. This process, evapotranspiration, feeds invisible plumes of moisture rise cool seed clouds. Multiply one tree by 100 billion. And you get a sky-wide conveyor belt of water. Here's the cause. Sunlight hits leaves. Stomata open. Water flows up from roots exits as vapor. That vapor clusters into clouds with the right winds drifts away from the forest. The effect? Rain, sometimes thousands of kilometers downwind. Scientists call them flying rivers, corridors of humidity that arc from the Amazon toward the Andes, then sweep east, then sweep south. Watering farms, cities, grasslands far beyond the rainforest's borders. Moisture from these forests helps nudge storm tracks, fuels afternoon showers and stabilizes temperatures by shading cycling water reflecting energy through cloud cover. Zoom out, and the pattern scales. Rainforests across the tropics act like lungs and pumps, breathing moisture into the atmosphere, powering convection linking to larger circulations that steer weather across continents. When forests are healthy, the engine runs, clouds build, rain falls, heat dissipates. But change the cause, and you change the effect. Remove trees, and you remove that moisture source. Fewer leaves mean less vapor. Fewer clouds. Less local rain. Drier air travels farther, altering when and where storms form. Downwind regions, sometimes entire agricultural belts, can see shorter wet seasons. There's another twist. Forests recycle their own rain. Moisture falls, returns to roots, then back to the air, sometimes 5 or 6 times as it crosses a continent. Break that chain, and the same drop of water lands fewer times, feeding fewer clouds, supporting fewer seasons. Shut enough valves, through deforestation, severe drought, and the pipelines weaken. Forests can tip from wet and resilient to dry and flammable. Fires rise, more trees die. The pump slows again. Cause, effect, cascade. So when a rainforest thrives, it doesn't just cool its own canopy, it writes the weather forecast for places far away, crops in distant valleys, reservoirs in dry years, storms that either build or fade. If you want dependable rain, you want dependable forests. The cause is living green. The effect is water in the sky and rain where we need it most. That's the quiet power of a forest, making tomorrow's weather today. Sunlight, stomata, roots to leaves, vapor to clouds to rain, carried by winds to places far away. It's not just about the Amazon getting less rain, it's about a system losing one of its main inputs. Think of it as a global irrigation network that runs on biology. More heat waves, more erratic rainfall. Downwind lives depend on upwind forests. Large rainforests make moisture, shape clouds, and steer rain. Protect the cause, and the effect sustains us. Because tomorrow's weather begins in today's forest. The quiet power of a forest. That's it for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and brings you more weird and fascinating facts. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching.